Hi and welcome back to my channel. My name is Malin Havefjell, and in this video we will talk about the social security fees that you have to pay when you earn money in Sweden. And this is good to know if you're running a company in Sweden or if you're planning to run a company in Sweden, because this has nothing to do with the taxes. Well, sort of have to do with the taxes because it is calculated on the same amount of money that you pay your taxes on. But the social security fee is another thing. So you need to know about that one as well. So who are paying for these social security fees? Well, that depends on what kind of tax you have. Do you have an F tax or A tax or an FA tax? So the social security fee is something that you pay when you earn money, when you have sold your time to somebody and got money in return for that time. Then you pay this social security fee. It's like when you receive a salary. So you get money for something that you have done. Who pay for this fee? Well, that depends on what kind of tax you used when you sold your time to do this. If you sold your time in your own company, you used your F tax. So it was a company, and if it's a company, it is the company who are responsible and pay for these taxes and the social security fees. If you sold your time as an employee, then it is the employer who are responsible to pay for the taxes and the social security fees. And if you have an FA tax, who will pay then? Well, you have both a company and you are an employee by another company. So this depends on where you sell your time, to whom you're selling your time. Do you sell your time to your own company? Then it's the F tax. So the F tax, we look at this picture, the F tax, then it is the company who are paying for these fees. If you sold your time as an employee, it is the employer who pays for the fees. And then you use your A tax. So you can have both of these taxes. So you can have the F tax and you can have the A tax. And the tax just show who are responsible for paying these taxes and the social security fees. That is a difficult word to say, isn't it? So social security fee, social security fees. Well, okay, how do I know that? How do I know what to calculate this on? Well, if you're running a company as a sole trader, you pay the social security fee on your revenue. If you're running your company as a limited company, then you are an employee by your own company. So then we go back to what we just learned about the A tax. So when you run a limited company, you personally use your A tax when you receive a salary. But if you're running as a sole trader, then you calculate these social security fees on the revenue in your company. So the income, deduct that with the costs in your company, and then you see what the revenue is. And what is social security fees? What do I pay for? Well, this is some example of what you're paying for. The social security fee is the one that pays for all the things, all the insurance we have in Sweden. So if you get sick, you can get a health insurance, you get money from the state to help you get through your sickness. If you are going to be a parent, or if you are a parent, and then you also get some money from the state so you can take care of your child. So this social security fees also pays for the parental insurance. And when you get old and your body doesn't cope with you anymore, you plan to get a pension, you planning to retire, then you also get money from the state. And this social security fees is something that you also have paid for in advance for your pension insurance. So it might feel when you're paying these social security fees that, oh, it's a lot of money. Can't I get them myself? But then you can think of all the things you are able to get from the state. So, of course, this was only some examples of what you're getting, but the main big insurance that the state has and can give you when your life changes, if you get sick, or if you become a parent, or when you want to retire, or if you get so sick that you can't work so much anymore, then you also can get money from the state. So that is a political question, I will guess, so I will not talk much more about that. But that is actually one good thing when you pay your social security fees, that you can also get the money back. So it's like an insurance for your sake. If you want to learn more about all this and you want to understand more, please visit my website www.havefjall.se, and there you can find the contact information to me. And if you want to get more advice on how to run a company or get help with the bookkeeping, how do I calculate all these things, how do I know how much the social security fee is, for example, then you can of course book a meeting with me. And the easiest way to do that is to write me an email at företagshjälpen@havefjall.se, and then we can start talking with each other and book a meeting. Please hit the subscribe button if you like this movie, and also press the thumbs up. And I hope to hear from you and see you perhaps soon. And meanwhile, I wish you a good luck with running your company in Sweden or starting up your company in Sweden. So for now, ta-da, and see you soon again.